Ken. That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me. Don't forget those words. This is really the most exciting evening of my whole year. Every year. Because you're here. All of you friends that have grown up playing tennis and teaching tennis and doing everything that's necessary to make Texas the greatest state for tennis. This is a real tearjerker for me because Jack and I have worked together a couple of times, Lynn, and it's great to have you here in Texas. You ought to stay here. You'd love it. This portion of the program is very special because the recipients are permanent. That honor lasts forever to be in the Hall of Fame. And we have some members here that have directed our state of Texas, tennis in Texas, and they've started it, and they're current members of the Texas Tennis Hall of Fame. Would all of the past recipients and current participants please stand? All of you people that are members of the Texas Tennis Hall of Fame. Bobby McKinley was standing over there. I don't know whether you noticed him or not.
Bobby Jr.
All right. Now, before we start, I think you should meet the person responsible for getting this whole program together. And that's our executive director and the person in Waco at the museum. If you haven't been there, you probably really want to go down and visit and leave a contribution or two. But mostly meet Greta Cano. Where is Greta?
Greta!
Our first inductee is someone special to me because she represents the prettiest sweaters that ever happened in high school tennis. She was the high school champion, interscholastic champion for three years. Actually, she just dominated it. And then she went on to win women's tennis, and she went on to do things that you'll see in one of these films of all of her accomplishments. But there's no way a film can really show the accomplishments of Nancy Armour Neeld. And it's gonna work? Are you sure? Do I have to do like you did and say, yeah? It did.
Born in Dallas, Texas, Nancy Neeld started playing on the public courts of Dallas's Cole Park. She won the very first tournament that she entered with the Texas Sectional Girls 15s and soon found herself playing competitions such as Marine Connolly. Representing Woodrow Wilson High School, she won the Texas State High School Championship in 1947 and 1948. She was ranked #1 in Texas girls in 1945, 47, and 48. Nancy helped bring home Texas' first national intersectional team trophy as #1 player and team captain. At 29, with 2 boys, Nancy gave the National Women's Circuit a try, competing in the National Championship Tournament at Forest Hills. She earned a ranking of 19 in singles and 7 in doubles. Nancy's dream of winning a national title came true in 1970 at the Houston Racquet Club. That year, she and her partner Betty Pratt won the first of 3 national grass courts titles. In 1986, Nancy and her daughter Carol won the National Mother-Daughter Tournament. In 1987, they won the National Mother-Daughter Indoor title. They were the #1 ranked mother-daughter team in 1986. Nancy has been ranked #1 in the nation 5 times in singles and 5 times in doubles. She has won 34 gold balls. She has represented the U.S. in the Britannia Cup and in Marble Cup competition. A member of the Albuquerque Sports Hall of Fame, the Woodrow Wilson Hall of Fame, and the Southwest Section Hall of Fame, Nancy Neeld is now honored as a member of the Texas Tennis Hall of Fame.
Congratulations. It's great to have you with us.
No, can't hear it.
It will now.
I tell you, you all just don't know what this night means to me. And seeing all these faces of people that I haven't seen in quite a while, and if I get through this, I'm going to say, thank you, Lord. I'll say that anyway. Woo. This is quite an honor, and you won't believe, will Barbara Hunt please stand up? This is the lady that nominated me. And she doesn't even play tennis. But she was down at the Hall of Fame building, and she said, oh, well, we know this person and this person and this person. And her husband also was looking for some people. And they said, oh, well, let's go look for Nancy. And they don't have Nancy in here. Why don't they have Nancy in here? What's going on? So she started raising a ruckus. And now here I am. And I'm going to put you through it because I'm very proud of my family. And would they all please stand up? This is my son and daughter behind me, and they keep pushing me around. They said, I'm prepared to play. And these are my grandchildren, and Curtis's wife, and then my sister and her husband. Don't you all stand up? You're part of my family too. You don't owe me anymore, do you? And then, my extended family at this next table, they came from Minnesota and drove down here. There's 4 of them over there. And from Albuquerque. Now stop wiping your eyes. I'm the only one that gets to cry if I'm going to. So, bear with me. But this is such a marvelous thing. And, you know, and seeing Jack and, hey, I just thought of something else. I have my senior moments. But Sally, did you see that poofy hairdo you had on that book? Them were the days. And old Jack would just hunting you around, boy. We know what Jack and Sally did. But we're not saying it here. Well, it seems they do kind of know you and Jack. Hmm. All right, well, they behave themselves now. Okay? So, there you are, I see you. Okay. Well, thanks a million. But I do have one other person that not only is she my doubles partner, but she has also taken care of my kids when they were little to allow me to play the tennis that I did while they were still little. Joyce Wilson. Dr. Joyce Wilson, who is a psych counselor, has her own company and stuff, but no, she's not working on me. No. But she and I played our New Mexico tournaments together, and the story I had to talk about Joyce, she didn't know who I was or anything, so we were playing these doubles, you know, kind of round robin. Well, I served, and Joyce started running across the net and going crazy all over the court, just like a little June bug. And I thought, what the? Well, anyway, I said, we're playing doubles, not singles. Well, I know. Okay, so I served again, and God, she struck across the net again. And I said, what? I said, we're playing doubles. Yeah, I know. Well, you're cutting me out. And she said, well, my dad was a baseball player, and you know, you just go after everything. And I said, yeah, but we're not on a baseball diamond, we're on a tennis court. Now stay in your place. And I'll take care of my half. I promise. So, thank you all for coming, and you've made my day. Man, oh man.
Our Miss Tennis for the evening, and the real excellent collection of gold tennis balls and sweaters. Along with Sammy Jamala and Charles Russo and a couple like that, really obtained great heights. In fact, I think that he is probably the most classic tennis player that has ever come out of Texas. If he's not that, he's the best fisherman that ever came out of Texas. Because in this tournament, Richard would run out and play his matches as quickly as he could, and by the time I had the score down, he was over at Woodlawn Lake fishing. Now that was in the young days, but you'll see what he really turned out to be. He really turned out to be the best doubles player, maybe. He was a specialist with John Bean, yeah, and he won with Sammy Jamala. But his best partner came in mixed doubles. His wife, Bambi, really brought the best out in Richard shooting. So will you join me as we play his film? I hope we work. Hello, one. Hello, two.